Gemini, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This horoscope reading will cover October 16th to the 31st, 2025. For a complete reading, and in the event that something in this reading does not resonate with you, always check your four main placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All the links are down below in the description box for your convenience, together with your playlist link. In this video, we're going to look first at the planets that will most influence you and how, and then we're going to get some messages from the tarot. Everything is also time-stamped below. But before we start, I'd like to say, first of all, thank you to everyone who has placed a donation in my PayPal donation jar. I really appreciated it. If you would like to do so, down below in the description box, there is the information for my PayPal donation jar. Second of all, I'd like to anticipate that on the 25th of October, we will have a Jack and Jill O'Lantern love bonus reading for Halloween. So it's going to cover October 25th to the 2nd, and it will be only about love, concentrated. Remember that on the 13th of October, which is a couple of days ago, because this reading will start for the 16th, Venus went into the sign of Libra, and this is going to be going on quite strong until the 6th of November. Okay, and what did this bring? Well, this is making romance explode everywhere. So if you're single, you're going to find someone. If you have someone and things are not going too well, they're going to get fixed up. Diplomacy will step in, fairness will step into the relationship, and commitments and the fairy tale endings. This is the love that you've been waiting for or that you wanted. This is the time frame to find it, to get it, to keep it, to fix it, whatever it is you wish. Speaking of which, let's continue with the planets. Gemini, on the 21st of October, we have Libra back again. Okay, the love sign is back. It's a new romantic cycle which begins. Now, we're going to have a specific video on that, like we always do with new moons and full moons. What I'll anticipate here is if someone new enters your life, if someone old comes back, if you have an ongoing relationship, don't worry about it. Open up, accept them in, because things will go really well. If you have a creative project that you want to get off the ground, green light, it's going to work. Also, being the scales of justice, as you can see, if there is anything of a legal matter that is going on, don't worry, because fortune will be on your side. Now, keep in mind, for you specifically, Gemini, on the 21st, it's a great day for a date night, for some sort of engagement party, or even for a wedding if you wish. That's how good it is for you. Okay? Then on the 22nd, what's going to happen? The day after, we're going to have Neptune, which will go into retrograde in Pisces. This is going to give you a period in which you can review your boundaries with other people. You're going to take a look at what you've learned over the last 10 years. It's a really big one. I know this 10 years is quite long, but you're going to take a look at yourself and how much you've changed. And if you still have something that you let's say you're kind of shy and you still tend to say no, thank you, etc. Your personal power is going to come back, and you're going to have that strength. You're going to find that strength to set up your boundaries and say no when you have to say no. Okay. Keep in mind that you may be forced to take the lead at work when this happens. Okay. The sun is going to be entering your work sector. In fact, on the same day, the sun is going to be entering Scorpio. Okay. So here, what you're going to do is try to take a look at budgeting, okay? Balance out the books and find all the facts that you need, okay? Scorpio is another figure that brings passion into your life, okay? So your romantic life, already with Venus and Libra new moon, okay? That's already going to intensify things. With Scorpio coming into the picture, even more. Get the candles ready, because romance is going to be basically everywhere. Then, come the end of the month, Mercury will be stepping into Sagittarius on the 29th. So up until the 29th, it's going to be in Scorpio, okay? Which means that sometimes we're not going to see things. You're going to be looking for information, etc. On the 29th, the truth comes out, okay? Because it's going to go into truth-telling Sagittarius. So here, when this happens, express your honest opinion. Say it like it is, but be careful not to be blunt. A little bit of tact goes a long way, especially in work where you cannot be so blunt, let's say. Okay, just remember to choose your words wisely. Be very, very careful and maintain the peace every time you can. Okay, one card has already come down for you because it didn't come up when I was splitting the deck. And now we're going to see what messages are going to come through for you with the tarot. Okay, we're going to start off with the Hierophant in the reverse. Yes, because you are going to rebel. There's a little bit of nonconformity in you. There's some change that's going to come up. Not a problem, okay? This, I'm feeling it actually quite positive. You may also be looking into new methods to do work or something, but very unconventional. And it's a really good card, actually. Okay, let's see where this is actually going for you. Wow. Okay, they're all coming down for you. Very abundant. Okay, first of all, here we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Careful with financial decisions. Okay. You're going unconventional with financial decisions. Now, Libra also rules, and Venus also rule finances, not just love, but also finances. Okay. You're gonna be going very unconventional in this sector. Be very careful. Okay. This is good to have as an attitude. However, when it goes into financial matters, it's best to be a little bit more safe. This is what I'm picking up for the moment, okay? You may be tempted to do this in the financial sector, okay? However, if so, tread carefully. Let's just put it this way. Okay. And then we have Aixi. Okay, the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah, it's going to bring some sort of conflict into play. Okay, be very, very careful. We do have a conflict here. So, financial decisions that could lead to a conflict that will render your household unhappy. Okay, and then we have the Prince of Cups. Wow. Huh. Okay. The Prince of Cups is also in the reverse. Again, this is telling me about conflict, about some sort of disappointment, some sort of sadness. We're going to see where this is going. And we have another 10. We have a repeating number of 10. This time it's the 10 of Wands. Okay. Gemini, you want to do everything. You can't. I know that you're a strong figure and that you can do a lot. However, here what I'm getting is that you should be delegating. You shouldn't be taking everything on yourself. Okay. So, let's see where this is going. Okay, now we have the Princess of Cups. Wow. Okay. We have a couple. We have a divine couple here. Only one is in the reverse. Now, we're going to be doing the love bonus reading coming in later on. You're already getting something here. In love, there's okay, within wherever you live, if you live with the person that you have an emotional tie to, there's going to be a slight imbalance. Okay. What I'm picking up is that Prince of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of conflict with them, and you're a really how can I put this? You're an ideal person, okay? And it's great. However, this is going to cause a little bit of conflict. Okay? And yeah, I'm feeling that it's going to cause a little bit of conflict, family disputes. Let's just put it this way. I'm getting some sort of family conflict. It could be over money, but yeah, I'm seeing them think it one way, you're thinking it another, and it has to do with something regarding money. Okay. Then we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. It's not that bad. Whatever it is, you will be able to resolve it. And when you do, the loss will not be great. It'll be very small. Let's just say you're going to be able to fix it in time. Okay. In any case, it's some sort of dispute that comes out. Take a look. 1010 is a very powerful number, and it could have something to do with the 1010 portal, which just went by. In any case, if I were you, I would look up 1010 as an angel number, okay? Because here we're going to be talking about a completion. Something is going to end for something else to begin, okay? You're completing a cycle here. And so that's why you're probably going to be cutting your losses. Whatever this conflict regards, for example, for money, whatever, it's going to bring an end to something, and then something else is going to start. So whatever it involves for you personally, it's not that big of a loss, and it'll close it off, okay? Some sort of family conflict that is closing, absolutely. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for our Geminis? Any other message? I think something flipped. No, it did. It flipped back. It was going to. Let's see. Anything else for our Geminis? Okay, Three of Cups. Your Three of Cups is in the reverse because there's some sort of imbalance. Some sort of imbalance in your social life, I'm picking up. You should be going out a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. It has something to do with friendship. Let me see where this is going. This is like another message that's coming through. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, something in your social circle with regarding friends, you're going to find out a truth. Okay, this is another one that's coming through for you. There's something in regards to, for example, your friends. But instead of celebrating with them, it's sort of like there's some sort of imbalance and you're isolated from them. Someone could have said something, but it's going to come out, okay? And you're going to find out about this. They're either going to confess something, they're going to have some sort of regret that they said something or they did something, and you're going to find out about it, and a truth about it, okay? In fact, if you remember correctly, I was talking here about Mercury stepping into Sagittarius. This is right towards the end, the 29th. We're right at the end of the reading towards Halloween, okay? And the truth is going to be coming out. So beware that this could be linked to it, okay? You have to see what resonates with you. It could be linked to it, but I'm really picking up that this has to do more with family ties, the people that you live with, the people that you live with daily. This instead is something else. This has to do with a group of friends, like social sphere, okay? Your social sphere, and there's someone there, and something's going to come out, okay? Let's see if I can get anything else regarding this, because this is like right at the end of the last couple of days. No, something's flipping, but there it is. Queen of Swords, there we go. Okay, and notice how she landed exactly on this group, exactly in position. And there's two. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords and the Princess of Wands. Let's take a look at the energy that is involved here with this not collaboration. It could be gossip simply. The Queen of Swords, you have an energy that is very honest, okay? Someone who is very fair, someone who is very objective, and at the same time, we have the Princess of Wands, okay? And this instead is an energy that is very extroverted, okay? They have a lot of energy, a lot of cheerfulness, etc. So whatever this involves, the truth coming out here, these are the energies. So you might identify friends that are like this, okay? The truth might just come out from, I'm picking up the Queen of Swords, okay? Because the Queen of Swords is the figure that is very objective, very, very honest, the one that tells the truth, basically, okay? So you may be getting the truth about this through this figure. The Princess of Wands instead is very energetic, etc., you know, the adventurous type, extroverted. They may be involved in it, okay? And it may be referring to them, whatever this is. So if you have any friends that identify with these two energies, I'm picking up that this Queen of Swords will be shedding some light on the Princess of Wands. Let's just put it this way. There's someone that's really extroverted, and they might have been the one that just talked a little bit too much or incorrectly about you. But it will come out, okay? And this Queen of Swords is the one that's going to bring justice to you, or that will be telling you this, that will be bringing the clarity in, okay? Because the truth will walk in, from the 29th on. Okay, wow, you got 2 messages through, Gemini. Really good. I hope this helps in some way. Have a happy Halloween. And in the meantime, I'm going to see you back for the love reading, which was not here, obviously, because this time around we have a bonus love reading, the Jack and Jill Lantern, on the 25th. Only on love. Okay, Gemini, thank you for being with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Most of all, helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now, from Angel.